Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video today, I'll be giving you latest information regarding international student that wants to come and study in Canada. No thanks to this COVID-19. What is the new rule saying about international students? How can you come into Canada? Are you even permitted to come to Canada in the first place? Those are information that I'll be sharing with you on this YouTube channel today. So you're not hang on tight, stay tuned. I'll be dissecting this information and lots more in this episode. Alright viewers, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I still remember my humble self, MC Bernardino. This is Canada Reality, where I dish out content for those that are in Canada and those that are aspiring to migrate into Canada. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, please do me the honor, hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and please don't forget to share this video with whoever you feel will enjoy or benefit from it. And don't forget to also hit on the likes button. Thank you very much for doing that, and for our returning viewers, thank you very much for believing in us. Alright, just like I said at the introduction of this video, that I'll be telling you about the temporary policy as it affects international students that will be coming into Canada, especially for those that are waiting to resume for this September 2021 admission, international student, or if you're looking at coming in for January 2021 admission. What is the temporary policy? What is it stating about international students? That is what I'll be telling you in this episode. Alright, so the first news that I'll be sharing with you is that as an international student that is coming into Canada, especially for September admission, the first thing you need to know is that you need to have your valid study permit visa that you have been granted from wherever you're coming from, to show that you have the visa, you have the right visa to come into Canada. You need to have that handy, because when you get to the border in Canada, the border agency wants to see that study visa that you've been granted. So you need to show them. Inability to show that we mean that probably you might be sent back. So you need to show them that at the port of entry when you come into Canada. In addition to this, you also need to be able to show a letter of acceptance from a designated learning institution. They will also request to see that. The border agency will also request to see that as an international student that is coming into Canada. So in addition to your study visa that you have, you need to also show your letter of acceptance from a designated learning institution here in Canada. So you want to keep those files, those documents handy, because the moment you get to the border agency here in Canada, they would request to see that. Also, let me add these two. In addition to the letter of acceptance, you need to also show the readiness plan. So I've made videos on this in the past, but I'm still going to comment on this time around. The readiness plan is what you get from the school that you're coming into. You get it from their website. So the readiness plan is the plan, the school that you're coming to resume in, the plan that they have for international students that are coming into Canada, to the quarantine plan they have. That is what is meant by readiness plan. So when you get here in Canada as an international student that is just arriving, the border agency wants to see that readiness plan. So how do you get that readiness plan, you want to ask? You can only get that from the school that you're coming in Canada. You go onto their website, they have the readiness plan. So you have to print that document out. They want to see that, because the border agency, they want to see that. They want to see your study visa. They want to see your letter of acceptance from a designated learning institution, and likewise they want to see the readiness plan from the school that you'll be attending here in Canada. It is also worthy to note that the stipulation is that you should, as an international student, you should not travel to Canada earlier than 4 weeks before the commencement of your program. So that is the rule. Anything more than 4 weeks before the commencement of your program, you should not bother coming into Canada as an international student. 4 weeks or less, that is okay, as far as you come into Canada before your school resumes. So that means that 5 weeks, 6 weeks before you resume your class, do not bother to come into Canada. Alright, so let me also add these two. So as an international student that is coming into Canada to come and resume class either for September or for January, the news that we have for now, the policy that we have for now, is that you need to have your 14 days quarantine plan. Yes, in the last video that I did, I said as far as you've gotten any of the 4 vaccines, I mean Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and Moderna, you should get those 2 doses before you come into Canada. But these rules do not apply to international students. So even if you've been vaccinated of the 2 doses of any of these 4 vaccines, you still need to have your 14 days quarantine plan, even if you've gotten the vaccine. As an international student, that is what is obtainable. So that means that as an international student that is coming into Canada, the first thing you need to do is that you need to get vaccinated, and in addition to that, you need to have your 14 days quarantine plan. You might be working with what the school readiness plan is, but you need to show them at the border what your 14 days quarantine plan is. And don't forget, by August 9th, the 3 days mandatory hotel quarantine will be abolished. So if you're coming into Canada, anything from August 10th, there's no more 3 days mandatory hotel quarantine, because that will be abolished on August 9th. But irrespective of that, as an international student that is coming into Canada for this fall admission, you need to have your 14 days quarantine plan, because when you get to the border, agency, you want to see those 14 days plan that you have in place. Even despite the fact that you've gotten vaccinated, they still want to see that 14 days quarantine plan. Alright viewers, I hope you actually understood the video that I brought for you today, updating you on the temporal policy, how it affects international students that is coming into Canada, especially those that are coming in for this fall September 2021 admission. So I've told you that you need to have some necessary documents in place. You need to have your visa, your study visa that you have. You need to show it at the border when you come into Canada. You need to show a letter of acceptance from a designated learning institution. You need to have your readiness plan from your school that you've printed from their website. You need to have it in place. And also, you need to have your 14 days quarantine plan in place before border to come into Canada. And don't forget, even if you've got vaccinated of any of the 4 approved vaccines in Canada, you still need to have your quarantine plan in place as an international student. Please, I want to implore you, for additional information, please visit IRCC website, read some information online, because some of these rules keep changing, but as of today, that is the latest information that is trending. So you want to keep yourself abreast by making sure that you're updated by visiting the website to get needed information. If you feel you have any question that you're not clear about on how you can come into Canada, especially those that are coming in for this fall admission, feel free to drop those questions in the comment section. And if you enjoy this video, please do not hesitate to hit on the likes button, and please share this video with whoever you feel will benefit from. Okay viewers, once again, I hope I've been able to answer your questions, because I keep getting these questions that, oh, is Canada border open? Can international student come in? I can't remember how many times I've answered these questions, and that is why I have decided to make this video, just to further buttress my point on this. So Canada border is still open. International application for study visa are still being treated. Yes, you want to say that maybe there's huge rejection rate, but that doesn't debunk the fact that some people are still being granted study visa. Don't forget, you also agree with me that not everybody that apply will definitely get a visa, but those that did the right application and are lucky, because we can't rule that out, they are getting the study permit approved and they are coming into Canada to come and study. Once again, I want to say that but things are opening up in Canada now of a truth, and very soon everything will be relaxed. But even if everything is relaxed, I can tell you of a truth that you still need to get vaccinated, and Canada only accepts 4 vaccines: Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, and Johnson & Johnson. Any other one, I don't know what the rule will say, but for now, those are the 4 accredited vaccine. Till I come back to you again on this YouTube channel, please remain focused, and also I wish you good luck in your sojourn to Canada.